Hi, this is King David, David and Goliath Music, D&G Music is my YouTube channel. Beatclass.com is my website. So I want to answer a simple question. Why I do not work for Google. Okay, early on when all this stuff started happening, YouTube, 2004, 2005, I saw where it was going. They were making certain people partners, and they were going to share revenue with some people, but you had to conform and jump through hoops in order to fit into YouTube. The reason why I don't work for Google, because I work for myself. When I make tutorials and products, I sell them for a specific price. Let's say $20 per tutorial. 100 people come in and buy that tutorial. That's $2,000. Now, why should I sit around and wait and try and jump through all these hoops and try and change my personality just so that Google can send me a mere $100 a month when I can sell 100 products in a day or 2 or 3 days and make $2,000? It's simple math, isn't it? So a lot of people have gotten hoodwinked and bamboozled by Google and the YouTube system, mainly because most of them were racing to the bottom. Most of them didn't work for themselves anyhow, so they thought this is a great opportunity, but really all they did was become an employee of Google. So this is why I still continue to sell my tutorials. This is why people still continue to buy them. This is why I still don't bend and change and twist and turn so that I can play with the YouTube Google system. Alright, so with that being said, I'm doing the inner workings of a Taylor Swift song. I want to show you the elements of a Taylor Swift song. I'm confident that what you see on YouTube is great. There's really great tutorials. I've learned a lot from a lot of people on Google. But what you don't get is you don't get a personal production style. You don't get someone who gives you their personal professional production style. That's something you get with my products. It's very thorough. They never go away. They're timeless. Even the tutorials that I made back in 2006 and 7 will teach you today, because I'm not teaching FL Studio. Even though I say I teach FL Studio, I'm really teaching you a production philosophy. Alright, so I've got a new tutorial that's coming out. I'm going to play the track for you, but then I want to do two things. I want to open up a live class this weekend where you can join me. You pay a fee to come in, and I'm going to teach you the elements of a Taylor Swift song. Taylor Swift is really big right now. That song Bad Blood is hot, so I made a track that is not Bad Blood but has the same components of Bad Blood, so that I can show you how it's done. It's broken down into 4 segments. Anyone can do it. You just have to learn the elements of the song. Then you can actually then begin to diagnose these song patterns and then apply it to your own music, and you can start making professional music and start working with people like Taylor Swift. Why not, right? Alright, so I'm going to play the song. The first part is going to be the hook, then we're going to go into the rap, then the verse, then the breakdown. Alright, I should label them. That would be real smart. Let me see if I can do that real quick. And chorus. And then we're going to go to the rap. Okay, I missed it. There we go. Rap. Bam. And then we're going to go to the verse. A lot of the people that rushed out and tried to, become YouTube stars, now years later they're realizing all the revenue is dwindling, the party is over. It's pretty funny to watch. I knew that was going to happen. A lot of people got really proud of themselves. Oh, you wish you got as many views. They started worrying about how many views they got, and I never worry about views or anything. I'm always concerned with only one thing. Am I being honest, being truthful? Am I giving the best version of myself to the world every single day? And I have faith that everything else will work out. Now, the last part is the piano. It's just a interlude. I want to call it an interlude. So really, that's it. 4 parts of a Taylor Swift song. Now, I'm not saying every Taylor Swift song is like this, but this is a breakdown of a lot of pop songs. You have the intro, which is usually the chorus, some kind of broken down chorus. Then you have in the case of Bad Blood, it goes right into the rap, which I think is pretty interesting. And then it goes into the verse, and then it goes into the chorus, and then it repeats that cycle, but then it goes into the big chorus, and then it goes into interlude and comes back with a monster chorus. So I'm doing it backwards. I'll try and play you the rap first. Here we go. It's pretty simple. You could vary it up after, let's say, the 4th bar. You can make some changes there. I didn't make any changes. I just doubled it. Okay, here comes my verse. Again. Here's my breakdown. Interlude. Nice and pretty. Soft. Now here comes my chorus. In. Alright, so when you come get the tutorial from beatclass.com, it's going to be step by step how I play the instruments, the notes, everything is going to be broken down, right? It's going to be in detailed why I made certain decisions. There's a lot of micro decisions I made that make the whole thing work. It's not just a matter of hitting a couple of things in 10 minutes you're done. This production probably took me half a day to do this, and production should take you that long if you're doing quality work. There should be at least 1 or 2 envelopes in your song. I use the envelope on my breakdown. If you have the ability to play instruments or to read music, then the quality of your music will drastically improve. Otherwise, you can just make beats, and that's cool. I don't knock anybody. I just do what's right and what feels right organically to myself and my spirit and my soul. And my spirit and my soul told me years ago that people are basically turning themselves into Google employees, and they know that now they're not doing the numbers that they thought they would. A lot of people are making a living on Google, and if that's your goal, that's good. I encourage you to do what you feel is right for you. What's right for me is to always stay independent, own my own destiny, own my own products, work for my own self, and enjoy that process, because that's where I get the greatest amount of joy, pleasure, and that's why I can feel like I'm giving the best to the world, and I'm not having to get up and wake up and do stuff for people, but I'm doing things because it's something that's really in my heart to do. Alright? And what I mean by that is I don't have to get up and work for money. I let money work for me and run and chase me, and I get up and do the things that are good for other people, and the money comes after that. Alright, so that's all I got. The elements of a Taylor Swift tutorial, FL Studio. I definitely encourage you to get that. If you want to sign up for the live class, it's basically the same thing, but one-on-one. So this way we can talk to each other. We'll do it either over Skype or in a Google Hangout, so we can share screen, talk, and we can really learn one-on-one. The price for that class is going to be $20, so you can get a couple friends together, and I want to see how many people we can have show up. All right, one love, y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.